In his wisdom and grace, Elon Musk has decided to ask the people if he should step down as CEO from Twitter. You see, Elon Musk and Twitter, they put out a new policy saying that you couldn't link off of the platform to competitors for free, and that accounts that existed solely to promote other platforms would no longer be allowed. Well, there was a tremendous backlash, and some people got suspended that probably shouldn't have. Following this backlash, Elon Musk rescinded this rule, as I mentioned, in his grace and wisdom. And then, in his grace and wisdom, put up a poll asking whether or not he should step down as CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, currently, Elon Musk has lost that poll. The poll closed. Most people said you should step down. There was a lot that went on this weekend, and I think it's really fascinating that Elon Musk is dominating the headlines once again. It shows how Twitter really is the center of the media universe for whatever reason. We had a very interesting moment last week, and I want to highlight this as what I think it's the best part of this story. Why Elon Musk is the center of attention. He has pulled the mask from the faces of these individuals and exposed them for what they really are. The news today isn't just about Elon Musk potentially stepping down. It's about how he's exposed the narcissism and psychotic, borderline, and histrionic personality disorders that exist within the mainstream media. Well, I certainly think it is massively detrimental to all of us if Elon were to step down. I can point out he's made some mistakes, and I can accept those mistakes because despite them, everything's been a whole lot better. But here's what I want to show you. I want to show you why it's important that Elon Musk not step down. Now, poll's closed. Elon said he will abide by the decision. Currently, 57.5% of the people who voted said he should step down. I don't believe it, and I'll tell you why. But first, I want to show you this. A reason why he should not step down. What you are looking at on your screen, for those that are looking, is an article on Wikipedia called The December 15th, 2022 Twitter Suspensions. Redirected from Thursday Night Massacre. Oh, heavens. The original name of the article was Thursday Night Massacre. I'm sure most people hearing that would say, oh my, that must be a truly devastating event that occurred in this nation's history. Who died? Nobody died. A Wikipedia entry was created because for the first time, corporate journalists had the rules applied to them. That's right. A small spattering of media from the corporate press were suspended for doxing. So they wrote themselves an encyclopedia entry. I kid you not. Because they knew in their heart of hearts that in 1,000 years' time, it is vital to our people that they know at some point 1,000 years prior, their forefathers were suspended temporarily from a social media platform one time. Incredible. No. And I'm going to say this again in all seriousness. I can do the funny bit, but this is journalists writing themselves an encyclopedia entry because they broke the rules one time. It's absolutely incredible. Seeing this is all the reason you need to understand why Elon Musk must be the CEO of Twitter. Unless he's got someone else in mind that's better than him that we don't know about, I can accept that. But I think Elon will abide by the poll. Now, before we start reading this story from timcast.com, there's a lot to mention. I mean, he's got the feds going after him. I think he's got the bots going after him. This will be really interesting. But I want to make a note of something. You may notice that the room I'm in is very different. Perhaps the audio is not as good. The lighting kind of sucks. And that's because I am here in Phoenix, Arizona for Turning Point USA's America Fest. Some of you may have seen me here. And I'm really excited tonight. Timcast IRL, youtube.com/Timcast IRL for those that don't follow, will be live on stage with Luke Rudkowski, Ian Crossland, Charlie Kirk, James Lindsay, and Steve Bannon, all at the same time. Normally, I don't announce guests. That's the tentative list. But we're going to put up a big desk. We're going to be on stage in front of 10+ thousand people in the audience. And we're going to be talking about issues like this, probably this issue, to be completely honest, as well as many others like the issue of grooming, perhaps what's going on with Maricopa and Carrie Lake and the lawsuit currently underway. Really excited for this. So you won't want to miss it. Again, it's just going to be, I think it's going to be a half an hour early. That's the aim. And it may be because we may run late. And so the goal is for 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Let's get into the news, and let me show you some of the developments here, because Lex Fridman wants to be the CEO. And you know what, man? Lex Fridman asked to be CEO. And then Elon said, people who want power, the least deserving of it. And then Lex Fridman said, yes, I agree. And it's just a good example of everything in this space that I really, really despise. Look, I don't got any beef or anything with Lex. I think Lex is great. It's just like, okay, dude, look, I got people saying Tim keeps flip-flopping on Elon Musk, blah, blah. Dude, flip-flopping? I think Elon Musk is doing some bad things and he's doing a lot of good things. They're like, why is Tim criticizing Elon but then supporting Elon? Because people do good and bad things. You know what, man? You get it. You do. Let me read, then we'll go through it and I'll explain. From timcast.com, Twitter users vote for Elon Musk to step down from running the platform. Musk had a 12-hour poll on Saturday night promising to abide by the vote. Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll, Musk tweeted. As I mentioned, with 17.5 million votes coming in, it is 57.5% yes, 42.5% no. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I think this isn't real. I don't believe it. For one, we know that the feds were operating on the platform. We know that for the longest time, the U.S. government, as well as many other governments, operate what's called sock puppet accounts. These are fake accounts. They operate between 30 to 50, depending on which government you're talking about. A single individual will have 50 fake accounts, and they will vote acting like different people. But the main reason why I think it is not correct is that Elon Musk becomes Twitter CEO. Elon Musk tweets, should I reinstate Donald Trump? Most people say yes, by about the same margin. So he does. Elon Musk says, should I grant general amnesty? An overwhelming majority say yes, and he does. Elon Musk then says, should I now step down? And the majority says yes? Now hold on there a minute. Now it's possible that people soured on him because he launched this policy about not linking off the platform. Maybe that pissed a lot of people off. I can believe that. I'm just saying it seems less probable. You know, I'm somebody who looked at what Elon Musk has done for Twitter, and I say there's a lot of bad, but more good, especially releasing the Twitter files so we can see government collusion. You mean to tell me that Elon has done what you wanted him to do? All of you go on the platform and you vote, and the majority say, yes, Elon, we like what you're doing. And then you also say, now it's time for you to leave. We want you to resign. That doesn't make sense. But far be it from me to insinuate that there's foul play afoot. The simple answer here is that Elon may have genuinely pissed people off with this policy. Mr. Beast responded to Elon Musk saying, if you're going to keep doing stuff like this, yes. Well, there you go. I do think it's possible that a lot of moderate individuals who did like the unbanning of Trump and others did see these rules as going too far. And there were some people who got suspended who were fans of Elon Musk. Going forward, Elon Musk says, there will be a vote for major policy changes. My apologies won't happen again. I'm glad to hear it. Musk continued to tweet as the poll ran, saying, as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for as you might get it. In response to Wall Street Silver, Musk wrote that there is no successor lined up and that no one wants the job who can actually keep Twitter alive. Let's break this one down. Jeremy over at the Quartering wants to be the CEO. I nominate personally Ian Crossland. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Ian is dangerously optimistic, but he's also got experience running a social network. I think also he'd open source it federated and then drop all the costs to near nothing and morph this community into something decentralized and protecting of free speech. Not that I think Ian is perfect. Wall Street Silver responded to Elon saying, yep, he already has the new CEO picked out. Perhaps Donald Trump, people have suggested. Elon will retire to bring chairman of the board and Twitter. To being chairman of the board and Twitter. Elon Musk says no one wants the job who can actually keep Twitter alive. There is no successor. Well, what does that mean? It means that everyone who's asked can't do it. I mean, certainly there are some people who can do it. It just means that Elon Musk doesn't believe they can. Ian Miles Chong says, Twitter's big problem, as I see it, is that it's just not profitable for what it currently offers. It needs to be a platform for content creators, video and writing. Elon Musk says true. I'm sorry. With respect, you're both wrong. I am on YouTube currently. YouTube is not profitable. This business can't exist. I'm sorry. It just literally can't. I know the secrets. And the secrets are as such. We have a members only section on timcast.com. I humbly request that you go to timcast.com and become a member to support our work. For that matter, I mean, shout out to Project Veritas. You know, we can sell ads to support our work as well. Membership is more important because ads are in the decline, but Veritas definitely is an organization worthy of your contributions as well. I know how much it costs when you guys watch one of our members only videos, and it is expensive. I could not sell ads to make enough money to run this platform. If I was putting up all of our members only videos for free, like let's just say they're free, but we're going to put a commercial in front of them. It's like a 90% loss because it's expensive. YouTube is subsidizing this video right now. The cost of it, going on an average to hundreds of thousands of people, would be ridiculous. I don't make that much money off an individual video. This is the secret. So how is Twitter supposed to become profitable without subsidy? That's what I wonder. I wonder if the government, if intelligence agencies were subsidizing Twitter through circuitous means to keep the narrative platform alive to manipulate and control. Maybe not. I don't know. But I look at the cost of doing a live stream, for instance. When we do Timcast IRL, we don't make nearly enough money to fund that infrastructure. And I've long wondered, that I had this question, where does the money come from? It's being subsidized somehow. Now, it's not entirely wrong that Ian and Elon are saying this. It does need to be a platform for content creators who can produce something that generates more revenue. Subscription revenue perhaps can solve this problem. So I'll put it this way. Ad revenue would never cut it. But the truth is, y'all as paying members, $10 a month is enough to run this. Now, that's the secret. And that's what Elon is talking about. So I'm not trying to say they're completely wrong. I'm saying a platform just for creators with video and writing isn't enough. It has to be good enough that people pay subscriptions, which means Twitter needs to be Patreon, and Patreon's barely cutting it. But yeah, something like that. Well, let's take a look at what else we got here. Lex Fridman. Lexi boy. He says, fun suggestion, Elon Musk. Let me run Twitter for a bit. No salary, all in. Focus on great engineering and increasing the amount of love in the world. Just offering my help in the unlikely case it's useful. Elon Musk with revelation. You must like pain a lot. One catch. You have to invest your life savings in Twitter, and it has been in the fast lane to bankruptcy since May. Still want the job? Elon Musk says, the question is not finding a CEO. The question is finding a CEO who can keep Twitter alive. And that's the reality, man. Now, Elon Musk has made some statements for this. He said, those who want power are the ones who least deserve it. Yeah, I completely agree. And it's really, really funny. I mean, the people who just don't get me, you know what I mean? So I tweeted, how do you find the true CEO? Somebody with passion, with drive, but the reluctance to be a leader, someone who doesn't want to run this. And then I know, I got a lot of followers. People are like, Tim's trying to make a hint, a suggestion. Bro, I would not go near Twitter CEO. I would not go near public office. The only reason I'm in charge of Timcast is because it's something I'm doing. I'm asking people to be involved. That's it. That's it. I would never in my life want to assume any kind of authority like in this way. And that's the challenge. Maybe you think I would be the guy because I criticized and called out Vidya and Jack Dorsey. I'm not trying to put it on myself even by doing this. I'm trying to point out who could possibly do this job, man. The only person who's going to want to do it is going to be the person who wants to do it. You can't just find someone to do it who's like, I don't want to do it. It's like, but you must. You are the king now. Here's what I really love. Here's what I really, really love. Where's Lex? Lex responds to this. Agreed, he says. Lex, come on, man. You know, I got to criticize this, okay? Because I think Lex is on all right, dude. People are saying, someone responded with, in response to this, saying, mate, You asked to run Twitter literally an hour ago. Okay, fair point here is maybe Lex agreed. Literally, he heard Elon say this and says, you know what, you're right. Right? And the point is here, Lex did want to run it. Elon says, yeah, but those who want it don't deserve it. And then Lex went, fair point, and took a step back. What I see too much of is, I guess, an inability to just be an individual. Not among everybody. I'm not accusing you or anybody else. I'm saying there are just some people who are like, Elon, I would love to be the CEO of a big 3 social media platform. Lay me king, and I shall save this nation. And he goes, I would never give power to someone who wants it. Oh, yes. Yes, of course, Elon, you're so correct. in your wise, yeah. Look, Elon runs companies in China. I'm not a fan. I don't think Elon would want to come on Timcast. I'm a big fan of Elon, and I'm going to tell you this right now. He may be the only guy who actually I would consider to be an inspiration to me and what I do. And I think he does a lot wrong that must be criticized. He put out this policy about. He put out the policy of I don't know if we have it somewhere. Banning these other platforms, and I said it was wrong. I said he made mistakes, but he said he'd make mistakes too. Okay. I said this is like a social. No. I'm sorry. This is the wrong way to do it. There is a right way to do it, and I think he wants to do this thing where if you're verified with Twitter Blue, you're paying. Signals will be sent out like who you're muting and who you're blocking, and that will have an impact on the algorithm. But people can still opt out of the algorithm anyway. Smart. I think he's made mistakes. I think this rollout was a mistake, but I'm going to defend him too. I'm not here to defend the guy because he does no wrong. I think it's cool that he wants to go to space. I think the satellites are cool. I think buying Twitter was a powerful move. I think he follows some questionable people. I think he's got an ego issue, hands down. But let me tell you about this platform, and I'll defend him because this is the point. Twitter support says we recognize many users use different platforms, but they're not going to let you directly link for Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, Truth Social, Tribal, Nostr, and Post. They're saying if you exist just to do that, we're not going to allow it. Well, everybody lost their minds. And let y'all in on a secret. Did you know that YouTube already has that policy in place? That if you make an account with the express purpose of pushing to other platforms, you're nuked. Reddit has the same rule in place. Elon's mistake was PR. So everyone was like, how dare you? I want a link to my plans. And he's like, no, I'm just saying. He clarified. He's like, I'm clarifying. If you make an account and the only thing it does is link to another platform, we're not going to allow that. That's free advertising. I think the issue is Elon is ambitious, intelligent, but a little naive as to this platform. A little naive. He's got the machine coming after him in every way. And I'll give you an example. In this Enough Musk Spam subreddit with 98,000 members, all of the comments are insanely, ignorantly anti-Musk. The top comment, to justify the ban on Mastodon, other platforms are banned by the moron. Can't wait to see the consequences. Reddit started feeding me this subreddit. I don't know why. I don't follow it. I don't care, but all of a sudden I'm getting notifications from the Reddit app. Hey, check this one out. Yeah, we hate Elon Musk. Yeah, because it's probably Cyber Command or sock puppets or bots or whatever. But let me tell you, all of these comments, I don't believe they're real. Probably sock puppets. Some of them are probably real. But the issue is that so many of these people are just saying insane, garbled nonsense. This rule from Twitter already exists on Reddit. And they're on Reddit, and they don't even know that. So weird, huh? YouTube's notorious for it. If you post a video with the explicit purpose of promoting a different platform for video, like if you put up a video and said, hey, everybody, if you want to watch the full video, then go check it out at Vimeo, nuked with a strike. If you do a live stream and you say, hey, everybody, welcome to my live stream. I'm going to be live over here in 5 minutes, nuked. What you can do with live streams, though, is if you do a substantive live stream, like 15 minutes to a half an hour, YouTube doesn't care about that. You're allowed to do a video and then promote other content. That's what Elon was saying. Guy's not perfect. You can criticize him. You don't got to defend every single thing he does. But this is where we're at. What we're seeing here with these posts is, in my opinion, the machine is sock puppeting, coming right for him. Reddit is a spam bot platform. That's what it is. And so as the year comes to a close, I would be sad to see Elon go, because one of the most exciting things we've seen in a long time is Elon Musk taking the platform. There's some questions. We saw him with some Saudis in Qatar, or Qatar, however you want to pronounce it. People are yelling at me because I say Qatar. And Jared Kushner. And so maybe the new CEO is Jared Kushner. That's what he said. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And maybe he met. And they point this out on the Enough Musk spam platform. They have some good points. I'm not here to just say they're completely wrong. He meets with the Saudis, it appears. Maybe Saudis. I don't know. One of the biggest investors is Saudi Prince. And also Jared Kushner. Maybe they're just watching the World Cup. Or maybe he said, guys, we need money to run this. And Jared Kushner is going to be the good CEO. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Elon might be saying that. That could be where this goes. But I want to give you one last thought on this. With Elon Musk's Twitter Blue Signal idea. Enough Musk spam made a good point. The only people who have Twitter Blue, for the most part, are people who support Elon, right? Okay. So the leftists will lose their verification badges. Those who are more likely to support Elon will get blue, start blocking and muting people. And that means the algorithmic signals will come from a pro-Elon crowd, or at least a crowd more pro-Elon than the others. It's an interesting play. I'm not a fan. A lot of people have pointed out, Elon, don't be the evil. Just let us speak. It's not so simple. As Elon pointed out, the platform has been on a fast track to bankruptcy since May. So it is certainly interesting days, my friends. And I will tell you this. We're going to be live on stage at Turning Point USA, and I'm really excited for this. I guess the plan is we're going to go an extra half an hour. It's going to start a half an hour early, and we'll try to take super chats. I don't know how it's going to operate because getting a whole podcast set up on stage is going to be really weird, but we're going to do it. I'm excited for this. Thank you to Charlie Kirk for helping make this possible, and Jack Posobiec, who suggested it in the first place. And we're going to have a V-shaped table, so we're facing the crowd, but we're going to have a bunch of cameras. It's going to be really crazy. And then we'll take super chats. But then for the members-only section, we're going to do audience Q&A, VIP, uncensored, all that really cool stuff. And I'm really excited for this. So I'm grateful to everybody. This has been one heck of an awesome year. And this is our last week of the year doing the show, and we're ending it with a bang. Basically, the reason was, I don't want to stop working. I'm a workaholic. So once Christmas wraps up, I'm like, back to work, everybody. I'm not quite Scrooge, because everybody should have Christmas. But, Christmas is over. You got your time off. Let's get back to work. Yeah, not so easy to be a Scrooge McDuck when your guests coming on the show say, bro, I ain't flying out. And so that's what happens. We had a handful of people who said maybe I could come. We had some cancellations. And then I just said, you know what, guys, I'm not going to force this. We're going to relax. We're going to enjoy a week off, Christmas till New Year's. We're going to celebrate, come back with a bang. So we have a really big week, starting off Monday with Turning Point USA live on stage. Then in the Turning Point USA studio, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We're off Friday because we're going to get people home to see their families for Christmas Eve. I don't want anybody traveling on Christmas Eve. No. Friday, you got the day before Christmas Eve. We got to do it. Thursday is going to be really great. We're going to have some really awesome guests coming on, and I'm really excited for this. So I'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. The next segment will be coming up at 1 p.m. on this channel, and I will see you all then.